Hello there. I gotta come up with a better intro for these things, but this is gonna be the past, present, and future energies as we enter March 2026. We're trekking along, guys. We're nearly in the third month of the year. We're a quarter of the year through, right? How you feeling? We feeling good. Hope you're feeling fine. Okay. But we're getting into the energy of March. All I will say is that Mercury will be going retrograde this last week of February, and we'll be doing that as we enter March. And the post shadow period of that will go out through the end of March. So basically, March is Mercury's bitch. Intellect, maybe a little off. Technology, maybe a little off. Your electronics may be a little off, transportation may be a little off, there's going to be delays, there's going to be miscommunications, there's going to be all types of things going on. We need to really trust our own intuition and our instincts. Although we're in between eclipses right now, and that's a hiccup in its own, it's just been really intense and challenging to navigate this through, especially if you're someone like me and absorbed in all of the energy of the collective. Y'all, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. So that's why I've been doing these readings like more on my own time, less of when it's already scheduled and stuff like that. Just like taking some time, necessary time that I can to take care of me first, and then I'll always be back to take care of you. It's just there's gonna be some shifts and some changes in schedule, and you just gotta kind of flow with it. You know, at this point, what truly matters is what makes you happy and what keeps you comfortable and safe, but not too comfortable, okay? Because there's shifts and things like that, so we need to be able to be flexible and adaptable. And yeah, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and I'm here to guide you through. So, March is going to be challenging in its own as we're shifting to eclipse energy and also a Mercury retrograde. So, with that in mind, just keep your head up high, yo. Like, that's all I'm asking for. I've been feeling like this. Something within the last couple of days has, like, just kind of blanketed over me, and I don't understand what it is. I used to figure out, is this me? Or is this like the people around me? Or is this like the collective? Like, it's very difficult for me to sift through that when I'm doing this type of work. So that's why I take the breaks that I need when I need to. So let's break this down, yo. Let's break this down. This is past, present, and future. This is the past, present, and future energies as we enter March 2026. Guys, let's get to marching. I think will be the name of this. Aquarius, hello. This is for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. This is your past, present, and future energy as we march into March. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to keep that in there, but let's tap it in. Again, we will be having a Mercury retrograde as we enter March, but I will release a Mercury retrograde video along with the full moon in Virgo before March 3rd. So stay tuned for that, okay? Let's get a past energy for my Aquariuses. Okay, let's get a future, or excuse me, present energy for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's get a future energy for Aquarius. Okay. All cards on the table. Let's talk about it. Aquarius. Okay. I'm like kerfuffled. Let's talk about it. Aquarius. In the past, there was celebration, partying, um, togetherness, like friends, like bringing your friends together, and just like having a good time, celebrating, providing each other like emotional support. I don't know. I'm getting huge party vibes from this card this time. Not gonna lie. So I don't know. Drinking, clubbing, partying, celebrating, just having a good old time. Like for real. Just like good old banter and togetherness. Sleepover, I heard. Um, yeah. You're just having a great time. Okay? With your friends, it seems like. Or just people close to you. I just heard cousins. Like people that are close to you, close enough to you. Yeah, just like hanging out. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Because presently, baby, it seems like you're constricted. It seems like you're very, very constricted, limited, restricted from something. You're like in a very like toxic place right now. A very intense and bounding place. Like you're bounded to something. Feel like old habits, addictions may have arisen. Like you overindulged or something, and now you're like, we'll come back to that, okay? The future is the Chariot. Um, but it's in the reverse. So like you pump the brakes on something, or there's something holding you back. And I feel like it's whatever it is in this present energy right now that is holding you back. Um, it's causing delays. I'm hearing car troubles. That's a Mercury retrograde thing, so please, please take a look at that. Car troubles or like travel delays, something like that. But ultimately, like you moving forward, that something's stopping you, something's blocking you from moving forward in the future. Here at the bottom of the deck, what is unseen, unknown, or not acknowledged is the Six of Cups. So something to do with like memories, like the good times, like something very nostalgic. Like it was something very much in the past. It could have been during like childhood, or just something that like was a very like good, like safe emotional memory you made. that you keep thinking about. You keep thinking about like the scenario, you keep thinking about the situation. Like the memory just keeps replaying in your head here. Okay. I am just super concerned about this present energy. We got the Dielvo, and like there's like a strong impulsion to something here, and it's got you like misdirected, misguided, or blocked from going in, like blocked from progressing somewhere towards something. So let's look in the past. 3 of Cups in the past. 3 of Cups here, but it's in the reverse. So 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Cups at the bottom. I feel like whoever is in this group with you, in this friend group, whoever, you know, I heard, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I also have an itchy back, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like whoever, like, I feel like you're not clicking with this group no more. You hung out with them or whatever, but you're not clicking with this group anymore. It drained like your resources, the things that help keep you safe and secure. It seems like it also makes you like unconfident with yourself, like either that, or I'm also getting something else, that like this group radiates like low self-esteem, low confidence, low frequency, or getting another message. The Dielvo popping up here speaks about codependency. The 9 of Pentacles here speaks about independence. But in the reverse, there's like a lack of security within the self. Ultimately, though, you want self-satisfaction, fulfillment. There's a knowing or an unknowing, because this is at the bottom of the deck. You're not really acknowledging the fact that you can self-fulfill. You can fulfill yourself. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. But when you're with this 3 of Cups, when you're with this group, when you're with these people and indulging in those activities, you don't feel supported at the end of it, after the fact. You have to come back to pour it back into yourself. But when you're with them, you're lacking independence and freedom. I don't know, it just seems like they're a bad influence. Or just like, if not a bad influence, they don't have what is necessary to keep you thriving. Let's look at this present energy. the Dielvo. Let's look at this present energy for Aquarius. The moon. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Five of Swords. So you don't quite see this coming yet. You don't quite see it coming, but it seems like some type of veil will be lifted. Some illusion will be dissolved in regards to where you're pouring your energy into, and maybe in particular where it comes from, like this group or something like that. But you don't see how draining this has been by trying to keep everybody else afloat. It seems like you were the lifeboat, the life raft for everyone else. And they locked and bounded onto you. Is damn near parasitic. They just fed off of your delusion. Actually, at one point it was like fantasy and dream to like do all these things together and stuff like that. But now you don't quite see it yet, but now it's becoming to be very toxic, emotionally and maybe even environmentally, and just like being around them is just very low frequency. It just brings you down. At one point it even like, I'm hearing like you got drowned out. You got tuned out or something like that. What you don't see coming, what's not being acknowledged, what's under the deck here is Five of Swords. So there may be like some type of argument that erupts out of this. Somebody's going to have something to say. And nobody's going to leave out of here a winner. So it's best to just say what needs to be said, but like try to keep everybody's dignity intact. It's just like, it's a lose-lose situation here if things get wrapped up out of proportion. So either don't engage in it at all, or, find a way to break away from this without losing yourself in the aggression and conflict of it all. Let's look at the future energy here, the Chariot in the reverse. Something being delayed and holding you back, ultimately. 444. You're holding on. You're still holding on. You still have a willingness to try. But right now, it's just not the time to push forward. Yeah, you know why. You know why you pumped the brakes. You know exactly why. You're tired of being a doormat to other people. You're tired of, I'm hearing all types of things, being a punching bag. Lord. But take it how it resonates. You're just very resilient. You're going to put up a fight for what it is that you believe in, and that you This is about getting knocked down 9 times, getting up 10. Okay, you're getting back up. There was some type of detour that had to be taken so that you can get to the right destination. Okay? This is just another, at the top of this card it says strength. Strength, really remaining strong even through remaining strong through the ebbs and flows of life, like standing through the storm, knowing that something else is going to come out from the other side of it. Okay? Right now, you may just be in the storm, you're seeking shelter elsewhere while the storm passes by. Ultimately, it's to end up at the Ten of Pentacles. It's to end up back in that in a stable environment. Back in a stable environment with the right people to support it. So I'm gonna end that there, Aquarius. I'm telling you, this energy, going into March is a little heavy, and but we're all powering through. Okay, we're all this Nine of Wands energy. We're gonna all get kicked down, and we're gonna all have to keep getting back up. As long as it's what we believe in, we're always gonna have a little bit of adversity getting there, but we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Yep, I hit that High School Musical. No, I hit it, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it, Aquarius. If this resonated for you or you would like to dig deeper into this reading, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll.